I have been asked a lot, just exactly how much ham radio gear can you take on a plane? You'll be surprised. The answer is this much. Yep, I took this bag on, it's entirely full of ham radio gear, carry-on luggage, got through the metal detectors all the way to the States, no problem at all. Okay, I'm going to show you what's inside very quickly. Okay, this Patagonia soft suitcase is ideal for transporting ham radio gear. It opens up into two halves, and in this half I have got my main radio kit, some of which you will have seen before. So that's my standard little bag, which has got my KX2 in it. This one here has got my Yaesu FT3D. I wanted to do some APRS, but I couldn't work out how to change my call sign. Here's a 4200 milliamp lithium phosphate battery. Well, batteries, by the way, I've got lots of batteries. This bag contains all my antenna. So there's an end-fed half wave, there is a 10 meter vertical, 20 meter vertical in there, wire antennas. In here I've got my Kenwood TH7D plus antenna plus fist mic, so that's two handheld so far. I've got some guys and tent pegs. Now this is the one of two bags that went in the hold on my trip over here. I didn't want metal tent pegs, sharp metal objects on the plane with me for obvious reasons, so they go in the hold luggage. The other thing that goes in the hold luggage is the old SOTA beams mast. This is a little GoPro case here, and it's got probably the only thing I haven't actually used on this vacation inside it, which is a little 40 watt amplifier. There we go. That was not used, but it certainly went in the hold luggage. This bag, this needs a description all by itself, so let me get rid of the suitcase and I'll show you what's inside this one. Then we'll finish off with the suitcase. Okay, you may have seen these before. BUBM, be unique, be myself. This is an absolute belter of a bag. It's got two main zip compartments. The top one, I have brought just about every connection for every radio I have got to connect all the different batteries to the different radios. Here I've got USB B, C connectors and some antenna adapters. In the bottom here I've got my SOTA beams 2 meter filter and a natty little dummy load that I can use for running tests. We've also got a stylus for using with a tablet, a pen, some more power leads, and a very, very small 2 meter antenna, which is really just a dummy load. Okay, into the main section of this bag. And remember, all of this was on my carry-on luggage in the plane. And we have a notepad, some Velcro, the Diamond RH770 antenna, Ballfang UV9R, which is my spare radio. The reason for that is the Kenwood is the only radio I've got with me that works on American 2 meter frequencies. This is the backup for American 2 meter frequencies. Here's my little EDC repair kit. Now that was in the hold as well because that has a knife in it. Collins amazing end-fed transformer 64:1, and in this last little bit here we have Raspberry Pi, QRP Labs QDX transmitter, which I'm going to be using today, and another battery pack that's got 3 18650 lithium ion batteries in it. But that's not all. You've got 2 lengths of BNC connector here, a BNC lead for using with the Raspberry Pi, and last but not least, we open this up and in here is, if I can get it out in a show and tell fashion, my Android Samsung tablet, and all of that was carry-on luggage. Right, just to finish with the suitcase again, in the back compartment of the suitcase we have a cigarette lighter socket that goes to crocodile clips, and that was to allow me to run 12 volts to various chargers. And I've got my Slim G, my Spectrum Communications 2 meters antenna. And I've got one more packet to show you, which is this section here, which is quite hard to show on video, but anything to do with charging was pretty much in here. So, oh, and the GPS managed to sneak into here as well. So, USB charging leads, and the main charger, which I would be using on holiday, which is the Turnigy charger, which will pretty much charge any battery. That runs off 12 volts, so I could run it from the car. And I've got various adapters to connect that to different radios, etc. I've also got you know, UK to American socket adapters in here for charging phones and tablets, etc. in hotel rooms. So there you go, that is it. It all went on the plane. And in amongst this I had probably about 14 lithium ion and lithium phosphate batteries of all different sizes, and it was never a problem at the airport. So the answer is, have the confidence to take your ham radio kit abroad with you in your carry-on. Just be sure and check the airlines limit for batteries. Some of them are limited at 100 watts per hour. I was using British Airways, it's 150 watts per hour, but I did not have an individual battery on here that was over 100 watts an hour anyway, but I did have a lot of batteries and different radios, etc. So I hope you found that useful. Let me know what you think and let me know how you get on. Oh, and if you want to see the POTA activation that I'm about to do here in Colorado, well, that's coming up next. Okay, I've packed everything up and I'm going to have to log that one as a failure. I could not get the Raspberry Pi to communicate with the phone or the tablet, or vice versa. So, probably the first time I think I've ever failed at an activation, but never mind. We had a lovely couple of hours here walking the trails at the National Monument and seeing the petrified trees, so it's well worth a visit. 7-3.